Good morning, students. I wish you have gone through the yesterday's video. We started with the topic respiration, and I told you what does it mean by aerobic respiration, anaerobic respiration, and what is the difference between breathing and respiration. The last point which we discussed yesterday was the different ways in which glucose gets oxidized. This is very important question. It is your NCERT question also. Glucose gets oxidized in 3 different ways in various organisms. Glucose will always get converted into pyruvate. I told you beta glucose is a 6-carbon compound, and in the cytoplasm of the cell, and the process of conversion of glucose into pyruvate is called as glycolysis. This happens in the cytoplasm of the cell. But the fate of the pyruvate depends on the presence and the absence of oxygen. Pyruvate in the absence of oxygen, as in yeast cells, gets converted into ethanol, carbon dioxide, and less amount of energy is released. Because here glucose is getting oxidized in the absence of oxygen, glucose is broken down in the absence of oxygen, we call it as anaerobic respiration, and it is also known as alcoholic fermentation because ethanol is being formed. Here the conversion of pyruvate into ethanol also occurs in the cytoplasm of the yeast cells. Another is glucose may get oxidized in the presence of oxygen, as it is occurring in the human cells. In the mitochondria of our cells, pyruvate gets oxidized completely into carbon dioxide, water, and a large amount of energy is released. So the second way in which glucose is being oxidized is in the cytoplasm of the cell. It is converting into pyruvate as such, but the pyruvate in the mitochondria will get converted into carbon dioxide and water, which is also known as Krebs cycle. But sometimes, as in our muscle cells also, not only in human muscle cells, but in the muscle cells of the fast running animals also, whenever there is deficiency of oxygen, and it happens when there is excessive use of oxygen and sufficient oxygen is not available at that particular time, pyruvate gets converted into lactic acid and less amount of energy is released. This lactic acid beta gets accumulated in the muscle cells and it results in the formation of cramps. These muscular cramps are formed due to deposition of lactic acid, and we can get relief from these muscular cramps by a hot water bath or by a massage, so that the oxygen, it improves the blood circulation and more oxygen is available. It gets further oxidized into CO2 and water. So these are the different ways, and when the question is asked, you need to draw this flow chart properly. It is a 3 marks question which has been asked many times in the exam, and entire flow chart carries